to a new edition of Meet the People. Because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. Join us as we speak directly to Senator Kuhn, Majority. No, we're not going to talk to Brooke Rollins, Ron Johnson, Mike Johnson, Tim McClintock, our baby girl Lisa McLean, and Steve Scalise, and more on Meet the People. Because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. There's a follow link somewhere. Okay, so we're in a government shutdown. Happy Halloween. Where every day is Halloween. No. Alright, we're gonna clear that. It's a really rough show. And not even necessarily entertainment, but I sure hope to have fun with it. And so that's what we're gonna do. So we'll start off with our people stop texting. We'll start off with our baby boy Steve Scalise. 202-225-3015. And you know what I actually need to know is did healthcare premiums already go up? Because I heard open enrollment was on Saturday. So, I mean, can reopening the government stop healthcare premiums from going up? Can they? Because if they can't, well then what's the fucking point of holding out anymore? Oh, let's see. Oh. So, let's see. It's a sad story. Well. Oh, okay. So, if Congress doesn't act, the healthcare subsidies will expire at the end of the year. And I need to know what the end is, right? So I'm going to look it up. Fuck off, advertisement. So it's if subsidies expire. Did subsidies, Obamacare, expire? All fucking ready. I didn't type that. I'm just kidding. Oh, shit! Whoa, Mike Johnson, you dirty little dog. They're set to expire December 31st. So, it appears that we have a bunch of crying babies all over again, acting like there is no way to fund SNAP. So we're going to go ahead and find that because I already looked it up. And I get it. No. Hold on. Snap. Welcome to Meet the People. Nobody's here. And it's a more entertaining show when it's cut into shorts, which I will work on. If you happen to get this far in the video, I hope that you will subscribe on YouTube so I could keep it in its own little box. But anyways, hold on. Yeah, I should have done this earlier, but, you know, we're in a race for governor and mayor, and there's a lot going on. Hey, welcome, Laura. Welcome to Meet the People. Because if it's Sunday, there's Meet the People. Da-da-da-da. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call our baby boy, Steve Scalise, and, let him know that we know that they don't actually care about defunding SNAP, because I saw Brooke Rollins on a press conference. It's the head of
Hi, this is Congressman Steve Scalise. Thank you for calling our office. It's an honor to
These are
represent
rough.
Louisiana's 1st District. If there's anything we can do for you, please leave a message and we'll be happy to return your call. Thank you.
Hello, Steve Scalise and his staff. Thank you for answering during the week. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to Meet the People, because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. So I saw Brooke Rollins in a press conference, the lead of the Department of Agriculture, and she mentioned something very interesting, and she seemed happy about it. She said 50,000 people moved off of SNAP during the Trump administration so far, moved out of SNAP, and said that that's the whole point, right? Because she wants to move people out of SNAP work and give them the dignity of work, because she thinks people on SNAP don't work. You know why people are on SNAP? Because Walmart doesn't pay its fucking taxes. Walmart should be providing enough for its employees to cover their own fucking food and healthcare, but little welfare queens like Walmart and Amazon and fucking Nvidia, don't get me started, are acting like, oh, it's the children's $6 a day, and we're so sad about it. Meanwhile, you cut school lunches for poor kids in the middle of the night. All right, so you let Brooke Rollins know that we know that there is no sympathy for people who are losing losing SNAP benefits, losing health care. Well, obviously not. We're not fooled by this. You say that the Democrats are using people as political pawns, but it's you. And I can't wait to talk to Mike Johnson about his little reference. Make sure Mike Johnson understands that Senator Coons' statement about the previous government shutdown said that if the majority refuses...
Press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record, thanks. Your message was sent. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
We'll go ahead and give it... Why don't we call the Louisiana office? I don't see why not. Welcome to Meet the People. We're calling Representative from Louisiana's 1st District, Steve Scalise, at 504-837. Hi, thanks for joining. Welcome to a special government shutdown of Meet the People, because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. We're calling Steve Scalise, and who... Let me show you a fucking picture of Steve Scalise. I'm waiting on a grant to be able to print out things like this, but just so you know, you see this guy on TV? That's Steve Scalise. So we're going to go ahead and call this baby boy. He needs a little call. 504-837-1259. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. And follow on YouTube so I can keep this in its box on YouTube. Because you need like 40 followers, or you gotta give them your government ID. Like, bitch, you know who I am. Like, shut the fuck up. Boy, it's taking a lot longer to hit Steve
Thank you
Scalise's
for calling
voicemail.
Congressman Steve Scalise's office. Please leave a message and we will return your call.
Hi, Steve Scalise. Again, thank you for answering during the week. Truly appreciate it. Welcome to Meet the People. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. I wasn't done talking about Brooke Rollins standing up there with you at a press conference with Mike Johnson, who, oh my God, they want to cut SNAP, and they call that a left-wing radical agenda, as if you didn't just cut 50,000 people's SNAP benefits with the big beautiful bill. Oh, are you crying about federal workers? Because I remember you taking a chainsaw to them, bro. Woo! Masculinity. Yeah, let's go, bitch. So yeah, we the people are not fooled by that. And I just read that you have until December 31st to not kill people by tripling their healthcare premiums. Doubling in some cases, but everybody's going to heard about it. And, given the fact that you already showed that it's your favorite thing to do to take people off of SNAP benefits and healthcare and call them all irresponsible boys living in their basement playing video games. No, these are working mothers who cannot take a day off of work to go to their probationary hearing to prove that they work. And by the way, who's working there? Nobody, because you fired them. So how the fuck are people supposed to satisfy those work requirements if nobody is there to realize it? So don't go and act like you care about people's health care.
10 seconds of recording time left.
We the people know you don't care about people's health care and you don't care about SNAP benefits. We saw Virginia Fox vote against school lunches for poor people in the middle of the night. Quit playing around.
Press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message. Thanks. Your message was sent.
Hello, you have reached the voicemail system for the district offices of the United States House of Representatives. To access the mailbox, press pound now.
Ooh. Hold on.
Please enter your mailbox number.
Type in the number you want. Who knows? I've found that a lot of them start with 4656.
I'm sorry. That's an invalid mailbox.
Okay.
Please try again.
78921.
I'm sorry. That's an invalid mailbox. Please try again.
56701.
Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. So he's called Steve Scalise twice. Who the fuck was that bitch? Okay. I have had it with Brooke Rollins, head of agriculture. I love agriculture. I studied a lot of agriculture in university. When I was a substitute teacher, I used to help out with the FFA, the Future Farmers of America. There was this group of girls, and they were into entomology. We go on like field trips and stuff. It was super cool. Let's see. They gave me a number for Brooke Rollins. Let's see. It kind of looks like it's just a directory number, which is typical for people who want to hide after they go on TV and lie. Yeah, we'll see. By the way, we called these people during the week, during business hours, and some of them did answer the phone.
Thanks for calling the National Association of Counties. Our office is currently closed. Our business hours are from Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Please hold if you'd like to leave a message.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please
Please hang up.
Hi, I'm not sure if this message will get to the staff of Brooke Rollins or even her, but I just wanted everybody to know that We the People saw her on her press conference and she's lying about money going to illegal immigrant health care with this government shutdown. That ain't it. That ain't it. It's not in there. We read it. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in there. There is no money going to illegal immigrant health care. Sorry. And also, we are very aware that illegal immigrants do not qualify for SNAP. So quit playing. And don't you dare act like it's $230 million that Trump is dipping his little grubby fingers to pull out of the DOJ. And, don't act like that isn't our money. That's our money. And the Republicans are allowing Trump to straight up steal our money. And again, I don't know who's on the other end of this. And if you're just a staffer and, oh my God, if you're not getting paid, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. But I don't have a better number for Brooke Rollins. So I just need that message to be conveyed, that people aren't fooled by this ultimatum. It's the Republicans' favorite things to do. They already demonstrated it. They called it moving people off of SNAP. No, they're not moving people off of SNAP. They're pushing them into poverty as they replace them with AI. By the way, I've been replaced by AI. So, once again, I'm first in line. And it's going to happen to everybody. It's going to happen to everybody. And so you cannot say that we're going to make a few men very wealthy, give you nothing. By the way, where are those tariff checks? I thought we were getting those. Give you nothing, take away your health care, and blame you, as Brooke Rollins did, for your trouble. Ruin the economy, fire everybody, replace everybody with AI, and blame them. Not, the tariffs? Yeah, it's the poor person's fault. Fuck those kids. What, do they need a Lunchable per day? How greedy of them. I'm really impressed by the length of your voice messaging memory. Has no one been calling you? Oh, shit. If no one's been calling you, this is going to be a fun new segment on Meet the People. Because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. And we will be calling Mike Johnson to make sure that he understands that he totally showed his face when he said making Puerto Rico and D.C. a state would be harmful to the country. Making Puerto Rico a state would be harmful to the country. Gee, I wonder why. Because they'd vote against you? They can't even grow their own fucking fruit. It has always been about subjugating that population. So, I hope you enjoy the next Puerto Rican Day parade in New York City. I would expect it to be bigger. And I'll be there personally representing the Republican Party by throwing out paper towels and saying, here, clean up the mess we made for you. All right. So this message is meant for Brooke L. Rollins, the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, or her staff. If I have contacted somebody who is not those people, thanks for listening if you did. And if somebody asks you to do something illegal, just don't do it and say you did. Okay? Take care. Godspeed. God bless America. For fuck's sake. Is it over? I think you just have to hang up. The beauty of these voice messages is that whether or not they go through, there's a record of them. But given what I know about the intelligence community, I would reckon they go through to somebody. Shout out to the ABC Comedy Outreach Program for at-risk agents. If somebody asks you to do something illegal, don't do it and say you did. You better trim those sideburns. Because Pete Heck said so. Don't be gay. YMCA. Don't be gay. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Alright, we'll go ahead and call Mitch McConnell. I don't see why not.
Thank you for calling Senator Mitch McConnell's Washington, D.C. office. If you are calling between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are currently experiencing a high volume of calls.
Yeah, I bet.
If you are calling before 8:30 a.m. or after 6 p.m., our office is closed. You may also reach Senator McConnell online by visiting www.
We don't need that. We don't need www.
Gov.
What are you, Virginia Fox?
Please know that your call is very important to us.
The children have too much food. Ooh, they can't even they can't even take messages? That's wild. Mitch, hold on. I gotta know. Mitch McConnell?
Thanks for calling the National Association of County.
Not you. Mitch McConnell doesn't take messages anymore? That's hilarious. Again, that's 202-224-2541 for Mitch McConnell. Mitchy boy. Mitchy woman.
Thank you for calling Senator Mitch McConnell's Washington, D.C. office. If you are calling between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are currently experiencing a high volume of calls. If you are calling before 8:30 a.m. or after 6 p.m., our office is closed. You may also reach Senator McConnell online by visiting www.mcconnell.senate.gov. Please know that your call is very important to us. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's using, dexterity. Alright, let's call Tom McClintock. What was my beef with him? What the fuck did he do? If he's on the list, it ain't good. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Yeah. He's in those stupid press conferences too. Check him out. This show is better with clips. I know it's not super entertaining. I guarantee you, it's not the funnest thing to do. The point of representation, hello, Democratic Party, Republican Party, the point of representation is that we don't have to call you constantly. You should listen to us. We tell you what we want you to do, what we hired you to do, and you go do it. Like the little bitch you are. And if you do a good job, then you're not a little bitch. Hey, check it out. Tom McClintock. if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. Oh, Tom McClintock. All right, let's roll. Tom McClintock. We got him at 202-225-2511. And I think it's funny because I'm calling from their area code. Bitch, I know what's up.
Thank you for calling Congressman Tom McClintock's Washington, D.C. office. If you're receiving this message during normal business hours, it is due to a high volume of constituent phone calls. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello, Representative McClintock and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. We just wanted to convey to you that we, the people, are not fooled by the ultimatum that you've given the Democrats between all of your favorite things, which is cutting off SNAP and medical care for, what was that called? Left-wing radicals. Oh, that's right. Those are the only poor people who want to live, right? Yeah, they're radical. Your home base is radical. Fuck them, right? Take a chainsaw to the federal workers like Elon Musk, and then just count on people forgetting that you fired their family members like it wasn't your favorite thing. It's your favorite thing. It's your favorite thing. Brooke Rollins, I believe she was standing right next to you in that press conference, said that 50,000 people were moved off of SNAP during this administration after your big, ugly-ass bill. 50,000 people moved. No, I think they were kicked off. And I think it's very short-sighted to fire people and replace them with AI and let Walmart and Amazon be welfare queens by making them absolutely absolved from any responsibility for paying their workers fairly. Actually, I think Amazon does offer healthcare. That's one of the things about buying an election. You can buy an election that takes away healthcare from people and then offer healthcare day one of working for you.
Seconds of recording time left.
I'll call you right back, Tom McClintock. Welcome to Meet the People.
Thanks. Your message was sent. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome. That's McClintock. I gotta do a better job at saving these numbers, but it's like 500 people.
Thank you for calling Congressman Tom McClintock's Washington, D.C. office. If you're receiving this message during normal business hours, it is due to a high volume of constituent phone calls. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello again, Representative McClintock and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Also wanted to point out that nobody is fooled by these little talking points that illegal immigrants are taking our health care. Oh, they're waste, fraud, and abuse on SNAP. No, illegal immigrants, or, yeah, I would say undocumented, but I get it. Illegal immigrants, go for it, whatever you want to do. These people are not eligible for SNAP. They are not eligible for Medicaid. We, the people, are not fooled. And we, the people, honestly, what happened to all of those immigrants that went to Alligator Alcatraz that we can't find? And are you having a fun time pushing pregnant women belly first into the pavement and detaining U.S. veterans that fought for this country and detaining citizens and having mass goons run around doing whatever they want? They could be from Russia. You don't know. You don't know. You're too afraid to stand up to Trump, aren't you? Aren't you? Too afraid to stand up to dementia-sliding Trump, who wants $230 million from the DOJ. Yeah, you gotta pay him for noticing his crimes. It's ridiculous. It is so insane. All people want is for you to negotiate this later. You thought you could push the deadline closer to December 31st when healthcare subsidies actually expire. And you were going to ram it through like the...
seconds of recording time left.
You have until December 31st until healthcare subsidies expire. It's you. You're the ones doing this. You...
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2.
That's enough for them.
Press 3. To review your message.
Yeah, fuck off. You know what? No, I'm gonna call all your offices Tom McClintock. Fucking go on TV and lie. I would rather be watching Rick and Morty. I could have been at a barbecue. Also, don't forget to vote. Hey, thanks for popping in. How are you? Welcome to Meet the People, where we speak directly to the voicemails and sometimes the staff of Congress. We are calling Representative from California, Tom McClintock. Hold up. Yep, that's the guy. Tom McClintock. You gotta fact check yourself. By the way, people can fact check me too, I don't mind. This isn't my fucking job. Do it. I don't want to be wrong. Let me know. And if anybody has a request, I will gladly call anyone. The other time, somebody from Oklahoma and somebody from Texas asked me to call Ted Cruz and tell him to go fuck himself. So I did. But I did call back and give him a compliment. I'm pointing out that what he did to Jimmy Kimmel was mobster behavior.
Thank you for calling Congressman Tom McClintock's district office. If you're receiving this message during business hours, it is due to a high
I'll call you
volume
during
of
business
phone calls.
hours.
Please leave a
Meet
message
the
for
people
Congress or
now.
staff,
But
and
today's
we will
Sunday.
return your call. Thank you.
Hello again, Representative McClintock and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Just wanted to let you know that we are aware of the 50,000 people that Brooke Rowland said moved off SNAP during the Trump administration. You guys seemed really happy to take a chainsaw to that. So, it seems pretty disingenuous to be acting like you care about people's SNAP benefits now. You don't. You don't. And you still have until December 31st before you raise premiums so much that kids with diabetes can't survive. Kids with cancer are gonna die because you cut off their health care. People might not have a great Thanksgiving. I certainly won't. I won't. I'm not a privileged person. I will not be having a great Thanksgiving. But I will say that anybody with a chronic illness, a sick child, their lives will be utterly ruined if you do this. I appreciated Marjorie Taylor Greene's actual legitimate breakdown about the problems within Obamacare. I will give you that because she said it respectfully, which is, part of your job. But there is no time for that right now. People need their medical care. And they need their food benefits. And they do remember that you are all too happy to strip those away from them in the big, beautiful bill. I stayed up, watched Virginia Fox cut school lunches for poor kids in the middle of the night as she cut taxes for gun silencers. Boy, how poetic.
10 seconds of recording time left.
You gotta open the government. You gotta take the compromise. It's that simple. Fuck with it later.
To send your message,
Fuck
press
with it
1.
later.
To send your message as urgent, press 2. To
I
re-record
hate
your
these fucking
message,
people.
your
Shut the
message was
fuck.
sent.
Shut the fuck up. Alright. So that's Tom McClintock, DC office, El Dorado Hills office. We're gonna call it the Modesto office. I love how Mike Johnson was on TV like, call your Democratic senator. I don't know what to tell some. I don't really have a lot of advice for somebody who has a gun pointed at their head. Not really sure what you should do with that. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. Because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. Modesto office 209-550-6910. Modesto office for Tom McClintock, Republican from California's 5th District. I like calling him representative. Ain't no senators. The fuck up. No, they all matter. Everybody matters. It's hard to be a bitch screaming at a wall when all I really want to do is be filled with love and...
Thank you for calling Congressman Tom McClintock's district office. If we missed you between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., it is due to a high volume of constituent phone calls. Please leave a message for the congressman or staff, and our team will return your call. Thank you.
Hello, Representative McClintock and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Just wanted to let you guys know that we the people are not fooled by the ultimatum you've given the Democrats between your favorite things, which is cutting food benefits and health care from poor Americans. You already, quote unquote, moved people off of SNAP, 50,000 of them, and said, oh, you were doing it to give them the dignity of work. What work? You're replacing everybody with AI, and you're fucking firing federal workers. You did it with a chainsaw. Don't cry about it now. Don't cry about funding when you're giving Trump the opportunity to steal $230 million from the taxpayer, from the DOJ. Shut the fuck up. And no, illegal immigrants are not eligible for SNAP, and they are not eligible for Medicaid, so quit lying on TV. Because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. And when you lie on TV, you get to be on Meet the People. I don't know how far that will reach, but I know about a butterfly effect. So, make sure that Tom McClintock knows that we know that these healthcare subsidies expire December 31st. I will not have a good Thanksgiving because of you. Well, oh well. Children who have cancer are going to fucking die if you don't just let the subsidies, just let it roll. There's problems within Obamacare, I know. But you gotta fix that shit later.
There's 10 seconds of recording time left.
Stop strong-arming the Democrats and thinking that we're not gonna fucking figure it out. We, the people, understand. It is...
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message, thanks. Your message was sent. Hello, you have...
Shut the fuck up. I hate these people so goddamn much. Thank you for popping in to Meet the People, where we phone bank. This is basically just phone banking. We're speaking directly to the voicemails of people who don't answer their phone during the fucking week. Last week, Steve Scalise's office, and I think maybe even, was it Lisa McLean's? No, somebody else's office. Sometimes they actually do answer, which you gotta give them props for that. You know? It takes guts to be on Meet the Press. It takes more guts to be on Meet the People. It's Sunday. It's Meet the People. Alright, so today we called... let's call Katie Britt. So far we've called Steve Scalise, Mitch McConnell, McClintock. We called the office for the department. I mean, it said the contact number for U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, who is saying that no. I hate this fucking bitch so much. I cannot stand it. Fucking wasting people's time. 202-393-6226. Fucking bold-faced lying. Like that shit ain't on the internet. We don't know what's in the bill. Baby girl.
Thanks for calling the National Association of Counties. Our office is currently closed. Our business hour...
See, the fucking contact number for Brooke Rollins. Let's find a picture of Brooke Rollins. No, it'll be fun. The whole thing is fun. It's a really fun show. Thanks for popping in. I fucking hate this. Brooke Rollins. So when you see her, this, caught it. Pretty good, right? When you see her on TV next to Mike Johnson and Tom McClintock and Justin or John Shhhiiitttt or Steve Scalise. When you see these people on TV telling you that why they won't open the government and let people have SNAP benefits is because healthcare goes to illegal immigrants. And SNAP benefits go to illegal immigrants. They don't. They never did. If you're not documented, you don't have access to SNAP or Medicaid. That's the actual fact of the fucking matter. It's not true. And the fucking nerve these people have to think that just because we don't have money, that we're unintelligent, we can't read a bill. Fucking read that shit. Ain't nothing about giving illegal immigrants SNAP or Medicaid in there. Sorry, it's not in there. Ain't there. They should write it in there. I don't know. You would think that they would try to cheat in a more creative way. But they don't. All right, let's go ahead and call. I do like calling Lisa McLean. Ooh. We're going to call Lisa McLean, Republican from Michigan's 9th District. No. Nope. Sorry, Lisa McLean. Can you imagine Lisa McLean at a comedy open mic? Bomb. Straight up bomb that shit. There's no way in hell. Oh, you scared?
Hi, this is Congresswoman Lisa McLean. Thank you for taking the time to call my office. Unfortunately, we are unable to take your call at this moment, but if you would be kind enough to leave your name, number, and a time that we could reach you at, we would be happy to return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello, Lisa McLean and her staff. Welcome to Meet the People. I'm your host, Valerie Apperston. We just wanted to let you know that we saw you on stage with Brooke Rollins, who's simultaneously crying about people losing SNAP benefits and bragging about 50,000 people losing SNAP benefits at the same time. That's crazy. Did you think we were going to fall for that? We don't fall for that. 50,000 people moved off, quote unquote, moved off. No, they were kicked off of SNAP. And you know why? It isn't because of what Brooke Rowland said, that these people need to get back to real work. Yeah, I saw that shit. I can't imagine anything more fucking insulting than somebody who works 40 hours a week at goddamn Walmart, who needs those subsidies and that SNAP benefit to pay for Walmart's welfare queen inefficiencies, cruelty. So insulting. 50,000 moved off of SNAP, kicked off of SNAP. She said that those people didn't have the dignity of work. Mike Johnson made sure that those people have to go as if they're on probation. They have to take a day off of work to go prove that they work. To who? To nobody, because you fired them. So, dear Lisa McLean and her staff, I hope that you understand that we're not fooled by Brooke Rowland's saying that it's such a tragedy. You have until December 31st to make sure that cancer kids don't fucking die from a lack of health care.
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2.
I fucking hate that bitch. There's nothing I hate more. Like, they'll never have the time to do the math. I can't find a job in your economy. I was a copywriter, placed by AI. I do love AI. That's another story. It ain't my enemy. But I don't have a career anymore. And yet the billionaires who train their AI off of the copywriting that I did, making a bunch of money. And the millionaires selling billionaires AI detectors. So you're going to use AI to falsely accuse people of using AI because the AI which was trained on their work sounds like them. Those AI detectors literally think my blogs from 2016 and the Book of Genesis are written by AI. They were trained on our writing. Why wouldn't they? Like, it's disgusting, but that's for another time. We're going to go ahead and call this bitch Lisa McLean in her Shelby Township, Michigan office. Let's go ahead and do that. Because you don't get to blame this on immigrants. There ain't nothing in that. There's nothing in that fucking bill about immigrants, about illegal immigrants. I mean, I guess, sure, it's like against the law, but there's a hatred and vitriol behind that term.
This is Congresswoman Lisa McLean. Thank you for taking the time to call my district office. Unfortunately, we are unable to take your call at this moment. If you would please leave your name and phone number, we will be happy to return your call as soon as possible. Thanks, and have a great day.
Hello, Lisa McLean and her staff. Again, welcome back to Meet the People. Truly appreciate you hanging in there between these commercial breaks. So another thing, when you have little baby girl Brooke Rowlands on stage saying that that these things that Democrat wants, that they're for illegal immigrants? Oh, no, we read it. There's nothing in there about that. There's nothing in there. There is no funding for Medicaid or SNAP for illegal immigrants. It is not in there. And it is not an excuse that you can use. I'm an entertainer of 20 years. I know many other entertainers. And I guarantee you, we the people are not fooled. So maybe you want to cut back on that talking point because it looks super stupid. Oh, man. Trump's stealing $230 million from the DOJ, huh? We have to pay him because we looked into his crimes? Also, where are the Epstein files? Do you know? Do you know? Because at a certain point, you're not naive. You're implicated. So where's that? I know Marjorie Taylor Greene's doing her part, because she has a fucking backbone. What about you, Lisa McLean's staff? Who do you side with? And why won't Mike Johnson swear in Adelita Grijalva? Interesting, right? It's very interesting. So are you implicated?
There's 10 seconds of recording time left.
You gotta open the government. You got till December 31st before kids start dying from a lack of cancer care and all sorts of stuff. They're gonna be hungry.
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message, thanks. Your message was sent.
Fucking frustrated.
Hello, you have reached
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna call Pfluger again. Hey, I'm a Texan. I can call these Texan offices. We'll call August Pfluger, a Republican from Texas, 11th District. We'll go ahead and call him from his Midland office. I played a music show in Midland once. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. 432-687-2390. Actually, this guy's staff does answer. That's the other guy. That's cool. Oh, he chairs the Homeland Security Subcommittee on Counterterrorism.
Hello, thank you for calling Congressman August Pfluger's Midland office. We are currently unable to answer the phone at the moment. Please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, Congressman Pfluger, chair of the Homeland Security Subcommittee on Counterterrorism, Law Enforcement, and Intelligence. I hope you and your staff are doing, I hope you're getting good night's sleep, right? Because I saw Brooke Rollins, and I didn't get a good night's sleep. I saw her lie on TV saying illegal immigrants are eligible for SNAP and Medicaid. No, they're not. We read the bill. We the people read the bill. I promise you, I'm as broke as they come. And if you think that not having money makes you unintelligent, oh, my friend, nah. It doesn't work that way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You cannot simultaneously cry about people losing SNAP benefits and brag about 50,000 people losing SNAP benefits with your big, beautiful bill. I don't know why you think you're going to get away with that. That's crazy. Come on. And by the way, I hope that you know that your little ICE goons are pushing pregnant women into the pavement, that they're letting pregnant women miscarry and bleed out and die in ICE custody, and that there's people missing from the Alligator Alcatraz directory. Talk about waste, fraud, and abuse. How much money did it take to get them there? Don't fucking talk like it's money. It's not about the debt. It never was. If it was, you wouldn't let Trump steal $230 million of taxpayer money from the DOJ. His demands will become more and more and more extreme. And I have been telling you this since fucking May.
Seconds of recording time
April. You gotta open the government. You gotta save this fight for later. It cannot wait. Kids with cancer will die before December 31st.
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message, press 3. To review your thanks, your message was sent.
Yeah.
Hello, you have reached the...
Shut the fuck up. August Pfluger, Midland, now San Diego, la 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 man. 'Cause if it's Sunday, let's meet the people. All right, so we're calling Chair August Pfluger in his San Angelo, Texas office. That's a nice place too. 325-232-0365. Let's roll. Abilene. Fucking Abilene, dude. Every
Your call
band.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello, Chair Pfluger and his staff. Just calling you for Meet the People, letting you know that we're not fooled by this ultimatum that you've given the Democrats, because you're simultaneously bragging about moving 50,000 people off of SNAP with the big beautiful bill, and then crying about people being kicked off of SNAP now, knowing full well that people will literally die when you let the healthcare subsidies expire December 31st. People are going to starve right now. You don't give a fuck about that. People are going to die later. You don't give a fuck about that. You already proved it with the big beautiful bill. You're hurting now. People are going to be mad at you, but you just can't let the subsidies keep going. I wonder why. And I've had a theory that maybe this goes back to the Epstein files. What do you think? Sounds pretty irresponsible for people to not listen to their constituents this hard. Y'all are afraid to go home. That's crazy. So who's being blackmailed? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Huge sex trafficking organization, and there's only one lady in a nice little Texan prison. Isn't that convenient? And stop saying that SNAP and Medicaid funds go to immigrants, illegal immigrants. You know that they don't. We the people know that they don't. We read the bill. There's nothing in there. And you keep going on TV saying that this is, a bunch of immigrants taking all the funding. No, it isn't. No, it fucking isn't. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And Brooke Rollins, Department of Agriculture. They hung up on me. Hell yeah. Let's call them again. Let's call them again in Odessa. We're almost out of time for Meet the People. You can imagine how fucking pissed off I am. This one sure flew by. 432-331-9667.
Hi. Thank you for calling Congressman Pfluger's office. We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message. We will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a wonderful day. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, August Pfluger and his Odessa staff. Just wanted to let you know that we the people are not fooled. We read the bills, and no, illegal immigrants do not qualify for Medicaid or SNAP, so you can stop using them as scapegoats. And it would be really great if you stopped pulling naked kids out of apartment buildings in the middle of the night and zip tying them together. Also, it would be nice if you stopped your little ice goons from throwing pregnant women into fucking concentration camps. How do I know they are? Because they're getting fed spaghetti with cockroaches. They're bleeding out with their miscarriages, begging for medical care while giving birth, and you are denying it, denying them due process, and disappearing them off of the directory of Alligator Alcatraz. So we the people are not cool with that. We are not cool with that. There was a problem with the border. There was disorganization. Congratulations, you were cruel enough to close it. Mission accomplished. You're not going to fool us. You keeping the government closed is not because Democrats want to hand out things to illegal immigrants. We know what you're doing. You're running the clock out to further your agenda, which you made very clear during the big beautiful bill, when you already cut 50,000 people off of SNAP, when you fucking made it impossible for people to satisfy the work requirements for Medicaid. They have to take a day off of work to go prove that they work. To who? To the staff that you fired. You have until December 31st. Don't call it left-wing.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2.
Shut the fuck up.
To erase and re-record, press 3. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
So that was August Pfluger's, well, we didn't call his DC office. We called his Odessa, San Angelo, and Midland office, but we did not yet reach his DC office. I wonder where he's at. I heard a lot of people were on vacation. I know that people are actually working, but, you know, some people aren't. You know who isn't working? Adelita Grijalva of Arizona, who is now suing Mike Johnson to swear her in. And those people have no representation now, because she's the 218th vote to release the Epstein files. Clear as day. Clear as day.
Hello, this is Congressman August Pfluger. Thank you for calling my office. Our normal business hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Your opinions and concerns are important to me. For a prompt response, please leave a detailed message including your contact information. It is my honor to represent you. Thank you and have a great day.
Hello, Congressman Pfluger and his staff. Just wanted to reiterate that we, the people, are not fooled. When you just let Brooke Rollins go on TV and say that illegal immigrants are taking SNAP and Medicaid. We read the bill. We also know the requirements. They're not allowed to get that. They never were. It's a stupid talking point. It's so easy to fact check. And that's what we do on Meet the People. Welcome to Meet the People. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. So I don't want to hear you guys complain about people getting their SNAP benefits cut when that's what you did to 50,000 people in the big beautiful bill. I don't want to hear you complain about people getting health care doubled, tripled, when you're the one who said they don't need it. They don't need it. You don't think working class people deserve anything. That's why you worship a president who puts up AI images of himself as a king, literally shitting on protesters. Those protesters are not left-wing radicals. They're people being affected by your governing style. Read the room. And when you read the room, the correct response is not to put little National Guard emergency response teams in case anybody gets mad because they're hungry or their kid died because you couldn't fucking open the government because you're bowing down to a king. That's what you're doing. And by the way, why won't Mike Johnson swear in Adelita Grijalva? Is it because of the 218th vote?
Recording time left.
I'm a lot nicer when people actually answer the phone. I'll call you during the week. Welcome to Meet the People. I hope you have a good night's sleep.
To send your message, thanks. Your message was sent. Thanks for calling.
And of course, we gotta welcome to a little bit long Meet the People, and we'll round it out with our baby boys, John Thune and Mike Johnson. Although I did want to talk to Mike Johnson's such a fucking asshole, and he has such good skin. He's like, I look tired on TV. Like, no, you look great. I look tired on TV.
Sorry.
You look good.
67035 didn't answer. You've Honorable M. Johnson, main line 2. Please leave a message.
Hello, Honorable Mike Johnson and his staff. Welcome back to Meet the People, a special new live stream. We just wanted to let you know once again that we're very aware that illegal immigrants have never qualified for SNAP or Medicaid. I would advise Brooke Rollins to come up with a more creative talking point. Very easy to fact check. And I would also advise Brooke Rollins against bragging about moving. God, that term, moving. You kicked people off of SNAP benefits with the big, beautiful bill. So she's up there bragging about it, saying that those people don't have the dignity of work. Bitch, those people are nurses. They're teachers. They're Walmart workers. Workers of corporations that you give infinite tax cuts to. And infinite welfare. They don't have to pay their employees living wage or, they don't have to provide them health care. They get the money from you, and then you give it to the people, and then you blame the people. That's disgusting. Literally disgusting. And yes, myself included, will have a terrible Thanksgiving. But kids with cancer will literally fucking die if you cut their health care on December 31st. And it will be known that it's you. It will be known. It will be known that you're the ones who said it's cool for Trump to steal $230 million from taxpayers via the DOJ that he controls. It is very apparent.
10 seconds of recording time left.
You have to handle this later. There are problems with an Obamacare, but you can't fix them now. And you can't cut people off of food stamps and health care.
To send your message, press
Can't
1.
do it.
To
Come
send your
on.
message as urgent, press 2. To re-record
I fucking
your
hate
thanks,
that guy.
Your message was sent. Thanks for calling.
I hate his
Goodbye.
fucking good skin. Oh, there's another thing he fucking annoyed me about. I don't think they listen to these, but sometimes they do answer.
Extension number 67035 didn't answer. You've reached the voicemail of Honorable M. Johnson, main line 2. Please leave a message.
Hello, Honorable Johnson and his staff. Welcome back to Meet the People. Another thing, when Mike Johnson quoted Senator Coon, Democratic Senator Coon, did he realize that he said when the majority refuses to open the government, that it's very dangerous, or whatever the quote says? He said the majority. When the majority decides, you're the majority. You get that? You guys really gotta get it together. We are not fooled by any of this. Oh, man. And then, oh, sure, I don't really care for Chuck Schumer, but, leverage isn't necessarily selfish. If you're fighting for people to not die of a lack of health care after December 31st, you kind of need leverage. It's not offensive to me. I'll talk to people. There's a few people on this live stream right now. I'll see if they find it offensive if somebody references the use of leverage to fight for them. You would need it, right? To fight for somebody. You would need leverage. And we are not left-wing radicals. We are people trying to survive. And you are people letting a leader put a goddamn crown on his head. Post AI images with a fucking crown. Shitting on protesters who are just normal grandmas and grandpas. You're crazy. You're acting like fucking crazy people. And I really appreciate it.
10 seconds of recording time left.
You have to do this later. You just gotta leave shit the way it is. You just have to leave it the way it is. Do it later. You cannot let the fucking subs...
To send your message, press 1. To send your message,
They know this.
press 2. To re-record thanks. Your message.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, one more and then we'll end this special long edition of Meet the People. And we'll call them again on Wednesday on Meet the People Now, where sometimes they answer, and I'm much nicer when I'm not screaming at a wall. I'm a human. No, not you, Mike Johnson. Fuck off. John Thune. Where's John Thune?
Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Thank you for calling my office. If you would like to leave me a message, please press 1. If you would like to hear general information about office locations and services, please press 2. If you'd like to speak to a member of my staff, please press 3.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Our office is currently closed. Please leave a detailed message containing your name, address, and phone number or email address where we can reach you. I appreciate you calling. We will get back to you as soon as possible.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Senator John Thune and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. So we just wanted to let you know that we're still not fooled by Brooke Rollins going on TV and saying that illegal immigrants are abusing SNAP benefits and they're taking Medicaid. No, they're not. It's not in there. It's never been a possibility. They've never qualified for that. It's a bold-faced lie, and I'll make sure that we understand that, and I think we already do. So you can let Brooke Rollins know that, and you can also let her know that she definitely showed her hand when she called people on SNAP, people without real work or the dignity of work. Ooh, damn, that's insulting as fuck. People on SNAP are working for your little welfare queen corporations. That's who it is. You're insulting nurses, you're insulting teachers, single mothers, fucking everybody, dude. Oh, really? People on SNAP don't work. Bullshit. And you know it. But Brooke Rollins was very proud to say that 50,000 people...
The maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. Your message has been sent.
This is Senator John Thune. Thank you for calling my office. If you would like to leave me a message, please press 1. If you would like to hear general information about office... Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Please leave a detailed message containing your name, address, and phone number or email address where we can reach you. I appreciate you calling. We will get back to you as soon as possible.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Senator Thune and his staff. Welcome back to Meet the People. So we also just wanted to revisit the idea that you give a shit about soybean farmers. Oh, you're acting like Trump's opening up markets, but he's actually closing them. And then bailing out Argentina for what? Oil, I think. Is that it? Ordering military nuclear testing. Oh, what a bad look. What a bad look. Oh, you know what else is a bad look? A Christian worshiping a dude who puts his own name on a Bible. Oh my God. Dude, that is insane. I mean, if you can't realize that you're going crazy with this cult shit, let that be a big red flag to you. When someone puts their name on a Bible, they are only looking to promote their own narcissism. And, you know, I thought it was interesting when you said making Puerto Rico a state would be harmful to the country. I don't think the Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York City is going to take too kindly to that comment.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now.
Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Thank you for calling my office. Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Please leave a detailed message containing your name, address, and email address so we can reach you. I appreciate you calling. We will get back to you as soon as possible.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Senator Thune. Welcome back to Meet the People. We are still waiting on those tariff checks. Where are they? Where are the people in Alligator, Alcatraz? Where are they? Where are they? Where's $230 million from the DOJ? Where is it? In Trump's pocket? Oh, where are the White House workers going to work? Oh, in Trump's ballroom. Yeah, that's no taxpayer money. You know, I don't want to hear you say that the Democrats are using people's suffering as leverage. No. Leverage is what they're using to protect the people from your sinister plan to let healthcare skyrocket after December 31st. You know what you're doing. You were proud. You were proud of kicking people off of SNAP. You were proud of kicking people off of Medicaid. You were proud of firing federal workers and letting Elon Musk hack everybody's data, social security numbers. Some fucking little kid goes in there and just hacks all of America. And you were proud of it. And you just sat there proud of it. And you're sitting there proud of it. Proud of the cruelty. It's fucking stupid, dude. All you have to do is say you'll work on it later. You were trying to say that.
You have reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound.
They don't even listen to this
Try
shit.
again. To send this message, your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now. Goodbye.
Calling the Washington, D.C. office of Congressman Mike Lawler, representing the 17th Congressional District of New York. If you are a constituent of New York's 17th Congressional District, please press 1. If you are not a constituent of the 17th Congressional District of New York, please press 2. If you are a constituent with an open constituent case and are seeking assistance with a federal agency, please press 1 to reach our Pearl River office, or press 2 to reach our Carmel office. If you are a constituent who would like to share... Thank you for calling the District Office of Congressman Michael Lawler, representing the 17th Congressional District of New York. If you are a constituent of New York's 17th Congressional District, please press 1. If you are not if you are a constituent with an open constituent... Office of Congressman Mike Lawler. Please leave your name, number, and a message, and we will get back to you. Thank you.
Hello, Congressman Mike Lawler and his staff. Just wanted to welcome you to Meet the People. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. And I thought you should know that we, the people, are not fooled by the ultimatum that the Republicans have given the Democrats. We still remember you kicking 50,000 people off of SNAP during the big, beautiful bill, bragging about kicking people off of Medicaid, cutting the federal workforce who would even review the work requirements that you installed. Oh, that poor little nurse, she got to take a day off of work to prove that she works. Justify her existence because of you. Oh, and I just saw the press conference where you guys said that people who receive SNAP benefits are not working? That they don't have real work? Or the dignity of work? That is the most insulting shit I've ever heard. That is so fucking insulting. Here you are, firing everybody, replacing them with AI, rigging the system against them, letting Trump steal $230 million in taxpayer money from the DOJ on top of all of his fucking corrupt crypto schemes and selling a Bible with his name on it. Yada, yada, yada. Here you are, and you're saying, oh, but it's the people who get $6 a day for food. They're the problem. And I don't want to hear any of this shit about illegal immigrants getting Medicaid or SNAP. We read the bill. It's not in there. Shut the fuck up. It's not in there. It's not in there. And if you think poor people are too unintelligent,
Some recording time left.
poor people are smart. We're aware. And we see you. And you need to let this go. You need to open the government. You need to.
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message, thanks. Your message was sent.
Alright, that was hold on. Nobody's here. Alright, we did it. Another episode of Meet the People. A few of you joined. I get why you did it. Nobody should have to worry about this. So, thanks for joining. We called Mike Lawler, Steve Scalise, Lisa McLean, John Thune, Mike Johnson, some other people, that Roland chick, she sucks. Hey, York, welcome to Meet the People. A great episode, everybody. I'll make sure and put this up. And if anybody wants me to call somebody and tell them to go fuck themselves, just let me know. Because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the People.